Hi.
Hello.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Phil.
Hey, Phil. Paul, welcome.
Thank you.
What I'll do is back announce what we've been hearing and then just introduce you guys, go right into a couple songs, and we'll chat.
Okay, cool. Channel Dick Van Dyke.
Got a tune to the afternoon show. Listener-powered, member-supported KEXP. Just heard music from The Knife, the Trent Moeller remix of We Share Our Mother's Health. LCD Sound System before that with North American Scum from The Sound of Silver. Severed Heads with Dead Eyes Open going back to 1983's Since the Accident. And we started off the set with Giorgio Moroder, pioneering music artist, electronic pioneer from 1978's The Chase, just a cinematic wonder called Midnight Express. And that all leads us into this moment.
Hey, God, I wish we weren't setting up then. That sounded fantastic. All our favourite bands.
I can't believe they included the Severed
Dead Eyes,
Heads.
Severed Heads, Dead Eyes Open. It's like fantastic.
Unbelievable.
Fantastic.
You know, the Severed Head song sounds
Dead
so
Eyes.
fresh today still.
Oh, yeah.
it's brilliant,
totally,
isn't it?
It totally is. And it really has sort of a throbbing Gristle, Chris and Cozy kind of sound.
Oh,
to it
yeah.
as
We used to
well.
go
I
and
love
see
it.
him a lot. When every time we played in London, it was fantastic. We used to follow him everywhere. didn't we?
Nice. Are they from Australia?
He
They
is.
are,
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Well, joining me right now, Orbital, who are here playing tonight at the Paramount Theater. We are so excited, one, that you are back together, and also that you're here at KEXP and in Seattle to play the Decibel Festival tonight. So thank you for all of that.
No, we're very excited
you.
being back here. No, it's fantastic for us as well, since we thought we'd never going to do it again, and here we are.
Well,
Fantastic.
We'll chat a little bit about that in a sec. There's a new album, Wonky. How about a couple songs to start things out?
Okay, here we go.
I call on Andras, Grand Marquis of Hell, provoker of discords, and upon Behemoth, Archdevil of the Black Delight. I call upon Asmodeus the Destroyer, and Astaroth, friend of all the great lords of Hades. I call upon the many names of Prince Satan, Beelzebub and Lucifer. I demand an audience to witness the tank majesty.
It's Orbital, live on the afternoon show, KEXP. 2 songs off the brand new album, Wonky. Beelzedub, kind of Satan 2012. And New France starting off the set. And again, Orbital playing tonight at the Paramount Theater as part of the Decibel Festival. Looking fit and sounding as fit and as vital as ever. It's great to have you here at KEXP.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's great to be here.
Thank you.
And man, just love watching this setup. It's just so awesome to witness this being created live. So I hope people will enjoy that tonight at the Paramount Theater and head on down there. So again, the new album Wonky just came out recently. Your 8th studio album, and your first in like 8 years.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's good to have you back. Paul, I read a reference, you made a reference to how the album title was kind of symbolized how you felt. And I'm wondering if you meant at the time personally or as the duo Orbital.
I think that's how you felt, wasn't it? Not me.
That's how you felt. I think that's how we both felt at the time.
I mean, it's such a great word. It just describes so many things.
Yeah, it is a great word. I mean, I sort of intellectualised it afterwards about sort of it sort of like fitting in with, we dip in and out of sort of different influences along the way. We were coming up with words like stream and meander and things like that. And Wonky was the last track that we did right at record in the studio, and that was called, the last track was called Wonky, wasn't it? And then
it's literally we got the vocal in the day before we were ready to leave the studio, did the final mix, so we didn't, it wasn't even completed until we heard it on that final day as we were cracking open the first bottle of champagne to celebrate finishing the album. It had to be called Wonky, really, after that.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, you guys are huge innovators, and especially in the sort of throughout the 90s, you were instrumental in introducing electronic music to really a mainstream rock audience while maintaining your artistic integrity. And I'm wondering how you feel you fit in now that we're in this period where there's a lot of electronic music and dance music that really is incredibly mainstream right now. And how do you feel? How does that make you feel? Where do you feel in that lineage and continuum?
I feel like Yoda sat in his little hut. You know what I mean? Sort of like I'm quite happy within myself about it, but I'm possibly sat somewhere on a little sort of swampy sort of planet that people aren't necessarily looking at the moment.
Sonny, I'll show you what an analog synthesizer looks like.
But that's got to be a great feeling. Do you ever have artists come to you for mentoring or advice?
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
that's our own school of Orbital.
Yeah. No, well, not particularly.
Really.
No. No, they sort of come up to us and try and show us how to do it.
Well, I'm sure there's always some real, fun competition there, and just everybody wants to bring their A game, right?
Everybody sniffs everybody else's gear up. Do you know what I mean? At festivals,
sure.
That's what we do. We sneak around backstage and what have they got? Let's have a look at that.
Well, it's all how you use it and your ideas.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
So. You guys you officially broke up in 2004, right?
Yeah, we certainly did. Yeah.
And kind of went off and did some DJing and another project. And what brought back? Well, you got back together for the 20th anniversary, and I think it was at 2009, and decided to keep playing.
It was just sort of like, I think, having broken up, we had time to step away from the Orbital machine and then start to appreciate it again, But you need to get away from stuff to really appreciate it again, I think. Yeah,
and to kind of fill the creative tank and.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think we were kind of creatively exhausted before. Certainly as far as Orbital goes, we needed to go off and try some different things. Yeah,
definitely.
Well, the new album sounds incredibly vital, and it keeps a couple traditions alive. One, you've used guest vocals in the past, Alison Goldfrapp on an earlier record, and Zola Jesus on the first track that we heard.
Yeah, that was fantastic. She was fantastic. Well, that was New France was an instrumental, and we just felt that it needed, it was missing a vocal of some sort, and we were just sniffing around asking people who've got any ideas and things like that. And Zola G's name popped up, Spotified her, and boom, Skyped her, and she was well up for it.
Seriously, you got connected with her via Skype?
So yeah, we
had
did.
A little conference
there
call.
was something. Yeah, we did actually. We did, and then and
we had to call her back because we'd got her out of bed, didn't we? At one point.
Yeah.
She had a blank screen.
It's fantastic. Yeah. No, it was good, but she did try. Transatlantically, I don't think it really worked. well, it didn't work because she didn't come up with anything, basically. And then I found out she was doing a couple of gigs in London, and she came in, and we were recording the record, and so it was perfect. She came in, we all met and got on like a house on fire, and she just went away and jammed away, and it was fantastic. She's very talented.
Yeah,
really loved her.
Great performance artist.
Yeah,
super
she
visual
is.
too, and
She's great.
And a proper synth nerd as well.
She is. She's a nerd.
Wow. Well, I love how on that song you bring a different element to her sound in a way. I mean, it just sounds more uplifting and
Yeah, really. She
incredibly
was
dynamic.
really the missing link for that track.
Orbital live in the studio here, playing at the Paramount Theater tonight as part of Decibel Festival. There's the new album Wonky, and also you've contributed to soundtracks in the past, The Saint and Mortal Kombat. I understand you have scored a film recently.
Yeah, we just did a film called Pusher. Actually, it's like a London. It's a remake of was it a Danish film? Danish film,
gangster film.
Yeah, sort of.
The guy who did Drive, basically, it's his
wow.
first film.
That was his first film, and they remade it into like an English version, basically, based in London, obviously. And yeah, it's like that was really good. That was really good fun doing, actually. And I think that's out now. Actually, it's just coming out now.
Yeah.
So when you're sort of commissioned to do something like that, or however it works, how do you approach it differently from when you create music kind of for yourselves in a way?
Well, with this, I mean, they gave us loads of briefs, said make it like a 21st century Giorgio Moroder.
Yeah, funny.
Make it like
song
the Drive soundtrack, make it like the Social Network.
All the ones
while
that-
sounding
all
like
the-
Orbital.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? While
Yeah, they
not-
want everything, right?
Yeah,
Do this,
yeah,
this, and this, and be yourself.
So you win an Oscar for it as well.
Yeah, so we basically...
Well, good luck.
We said we didn't have time to do it because we were mixing the album, and I kept talking to them about it, and then kind of worked it out that maybe because we were commuting to London every day from Brighton that we could do it on the train. So we took a laptop and a cue each day and sort of did a track a day each on the train on our
Incredible.
laptops.
Yeah,
That's a
and it
great
turned
use
out
of time.
It's really good.
Oh, it was brilliant. Yeah, really good.
But it's a different approach, because you've got like a story you've got something to enhance. You've got, you've got to marry up, enhance the image. Whether that be
different challenge.
There's so many different ways you can approach that. So many different ways, and it's just vitally important.
So one last question. You mentioned synth nerds, and I know you got the shows coming up, Decibel tonight, and then on Friday you're going to Roseland in Portland, and you're going to the Beyond Wonderland Festival in Oakland on Saturday. Then you're taking a little bit of a break, but you are doing this really cool sounding event later in October, Moog Fest.
Yeah,
That's right.
And for listeners who might not know what that is, what is Moog Fest?
Well, it's basically it's a big electronic festival, but Bob Moog was the man behind two of these synthesizers I'm pointing out now. If anyone's watching on screen, sort of like one of the he is kind of the father of the layout of the modern synthesizer, really.
And this festival happens at the factory, right?
Oh, I didn't know that. Does it?
No, I didn't know that
I knew
either.
it was from his birthplace, and they got like the big factory there, but I didn't know it was actually in the factory.
Well, I don't know if it's in, but I
Right.
think they they do
Fantastic.
things with the factory as well, and I think
Yeah,
they still.
great.
I'm
work
sure our
upward.
luggage is going to be heavier on the way out.
We did have the lucky opportunity to actually meet Bob Moog like many years ago. He came to London doing a demonstration for a shop, wasn't he?
Yeah,
So
I
we're
spoke
like-
to him about vol-au-vents, and that was it. Talking about the poor food at this event, and I'm quite pleased with that, really.
Yeah, no, he was inventing a theremin, didn't he? But they couldn't have it in England. They realised because it was messed up with the flight path.
It was going
or
to
something.
land planes, apparently. Wherever you played this theremin, planes were going to come down around you. So,
Yeah, so that never got.
yeah.
Well, do you have any weird issues with technology like that?
Oh, don't get me started. Jesus Christ. I sometimes I want to give it all up for a guitar. Try something modern.
It's Orbital live here on the afternoon show, playing tonight at the Paramount Theater again as part of Decibel Festival. Sounding great. The new album sounds awesome. And a couple more songs from it, please. Do you mind?
No, here we
not at
go.
all.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I don't know if I am. Let's see.
Listeners are ready.
Everybody get down to the city this foul. Ow. They know I got a different style. This beat has got the mind spinning around. It's the competition when they hit the rhythm is foul. It's ridiculous, my lyrics are wow. Do it oh, do it wow, wow, wow. Got them all going psycho. Now, now, now. I'm going up and it's going down, down, down. Everybody in the club saying how, hitting with the ridiculous lyrics. Kicking up with the biggest mimics like so let's get down, down, down. Crazy, check out the sound, sound, sound. It's about to go down, down, down. 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 It's about to go. It's about to go. It's about to go. It's about to go.
Beautiful. It's Orbital live on the afternoon show. KEXP, brothers Phil and Paul Hartnell. Thank you so much for taking the time to play this afternoon here on the station.
Thanks for inviting us. It's been great.
Yeah, playing tonight at the Paramount Theater, part of the Decibel Festival. Just heard a couple songs from the new album Wonky. And again, man, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
It's the afternoon show, KEXP, with music from Kraftwerk.
Ooh.
Oh.